Are you ready, sir?
Didn't get dressed up for nothing.
It will kill.
A pair of Viking war axes. During the Viking Age, the Viking war axe evolved from a common farming tool to a fearsome weapon of war. Its wooden shaft and single-headed blade made it well-balanced and light enough to repeatedly deliver hefty swings with fierce, cleaving power. The curved blade head could be used to hook any part of the opponent's body to forcibly draw them in closer for a deadly attack. The razor-sharp edge could penetrate armor and bone with frightening ease. Today, Viking war axes can be seen wielded by characters in television shows such as Vikings.
As you know, I'm still nursing an injury. To be my arm today, I'm bringing a special guest from Arkaitokali. Please welcome Staff Sergeant Chris Mans. Today, he will be my arm, or arms, to test your weapons. Chris, you're up first. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, Chris, let's talk about your Viking war axes. On the initial cut, the long beard that you have right there hooked all the ribs. And of course, the beauty of having a secondary weapon is that when he pulled it out, he had enough attacks to disembowel everything. Overall, sir, your Viking war axe will kill.
Thank you.
Jeremiah, shall we do this?
Yes, we shall.
All right, Jeremiah, your Viking war axes are razor sharp. It not only blew through the ribs, but dug in, breaking through the lungs and into the heart. It is fast and light, and it will kill.
Thank you.
All right, bladesmiths, next up is a strength test. Dave?
To test the strength and overall construction of your war axes, I'll be throwing them 3 times with each axe into our mock-up of a drawbridge. Now, hopefully, they'll stay tight and right, not loosen up. Chris, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Chris, first off, they're balanced nicely and they match, which is really what I was looking for. That stout edge, though, kind of keeps them from penetrating overly deep. And you can see right about here is just a small roll in 2 spots. But they're solid, they're still together. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Jeremiah, you ready?
Didn't get dressed up for nothing.
So, first off, Jeremiah, they feel like they weigh the same. They definitely throw the same. And having that curve on the blade allows it to dig a lot deeper than having a flat edge. But the bottom line is, neither of your blades took any damage. Well done.
Thank you.
Next up, the sharpness test, and for that, I'll give you to Ben.
To test the sharpness of your blades, see how they held up, I'm going to take your axes and deliver 3 shots to these 3 fish. Chris, you're up first. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, Chris, the gods of war will be happy. There's blood on your axe. It's a good day. The shape of that blade, I was a little concerned just because it's flat, but it really just cut right through those fish. Very, very sharp blades. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Jeremiah, you're up. You ready?
Time for sushi.
Well, Jeremiah, same effect. Your axes are bloodied. They're now honorable Viking war axes. They are beautiful. I like what you did with the copper inlay. Not a huge fan in how thin the handles are. To swing it took a little bit more finger gripping. Two very well-made axes, obviously sharp. Well done.
Thank you.
Chris, Jeremiah, the judges have examined your work and they've tested your weapons and they've made their final decision. The Forged in Fire champion is Jeremiah. Congratulations. Chris, your axes did not make the cut. Please surrender your war axes.
You're always disappointed if you don't win, but the experience that you get from this competition, I've loved every minute of it. I'm gonna go back home and keep making knives. And I'll probably make a Viking axe on the side.
Jeremiah, congratulations. You are our new Forged in Fire champion, and that's a title that comes with a check for 10 grand. How do you feel?
That's amazing.
You did excellent work. Please present your axes to the judges.
I did it. I won Forged in Fire. To be validated as a smith this way is really cool. This is a win for my family. Certainly a win for the history books. Stay in school. Study your history. It'll come in handy.
Frank, Tony, congratulations. You've made it to the final round of this competition, which means that you're both one step closer to the title and 10 grand. Now we're sending you back to your home forges to recreate an iconic weapon from history. The Sica sword. The Sica is a short but dangerous sword widely used by gladiators in ancient Rome. Since it was customary to fight with armor, the blade featured a sharp curve specifically designed to get around an opponent's shield. A gruesome killer, warriors would use its lethal inner edge to sever limbs, or the blade's deadly point to hook into the jaw and pierce through the head. Today, the Sica is often depicted in popular culture during graphic gladiator battles, most notably in the television series Spartacus, Blood and Sand.
Bladesmiths, this is a kill test. We'll take your Sica sword and deliver killing blows on this ballistics dummy. Frank, you're up first. You ready?
Hell yeah.
Let's do this.
Nice.
Well, Frank, your blade is sharp. In combat, the Sica is sometimes using its curve to pull away the sword and come in. In this case, he pulled away the head. Overall, your weapon will kill.
Thank you.
Tony, you ready? Mm-hmm. Let's have some fun. All right, Tony, this is a scary Sica sword. On the initial hack into the chest cavity, it penetrated so deep, it totally demolished this ballistics dummy. Overall, sir, your weapon will kill.
Tony's blade just performs great on this thing. I mean, even though they both will kill, his just looked a little bit more violent. So it has me a little nervous.
Gentlemen, this is the strength test. In order to test the strength and durability of your blades, I'm going to attack these shields. Remember, this test is all about what the shields do to your weapons and not what your weapons do to the shields. Frank, you're up first. Are you ready?
Yep, let's do this.
Well, Frank, your edge held up perfectly.
All right.
It's still straight, it's still sharp. Everything is still tight and solid. Well done.
Thank you.
Tony, you're up next. Are you ready?
Yes.
Well, Tony, your edge held up perfectly as well. Razor sharp. I see no problem with the edge from the shield. In all, a nice solid blade. Well done.
Thank you.
Good job.
All right, gentlemen, now it's the sharpness test. I'll be cutting through this sugar cane. One cut with the front edge of your blade, one cut with the back edge. All right, Frank, you're up first. You ready?
Hell yes.
All right, Frank, right off, your blade's got a really nice balance to it. You can see on that first cut, it kind of pulled in my hand, but it's still a good feel. On the back cut, blew right through. Any gladiator using this, be quick, be deadly. Well done.
Thank you.
All right, Tony, you're up. You ready for this?
Yep.
So, Tony, is it sharp? Yes, it's very sharp, and it cut very nicely. It's still right, still tight. Well done.
Thank you.
Bladesmiths, over the course of 3 rounds, both of you has displayed excellent bladesmithing talents. However, in this arena of competition, there can only be one champion. Tony, congratulations. You are the new Forged in Fire champion. Frank, unfortunately, your weapon did not make the cut.
Frank, first up, I want to say that there are no losers in this round, but we can only pick one winner. Both weapons were very sharp, both weapons are very strong, but the Sica was a gladiator's weapon, and your weapon was outperformed in the kill test. And for that reason, we're sending you home.
I totally understand.
Frank, please surrender your blade.
I'm fine with this result. They both killed, but his really killed. Tony's already invited me to come up there and forge. He's gonna show me some stuff. I'll know Tony probably the rest of my life.
Tony, congratulations. You are our new Forged in Fire champion, and that's a title that comes with a check for 10 grand. Good job. How do you feel right now?
I feel pretty good.
All right, well, Tony, please present your weapon to the judges.
Just okay, I'm still here. It's not a dream. I won. It's awesome. How do you put it in words? Came, I saw, and I conquered.
The Qinglong Ji. The Qinglong Ji is a Chinese polearm made famous during the Han Dynasty in the 2nd century. Over 6 feet long, the Qinglong Ji featured a fierce point for stabbing and slashing. The crescent of the weapon was equally dangerous and could be employed to dismount oncoming cavalry or tear away enemy shields. A skilled user could also use the crescent portion to ward off enemy attacks. However, the Qinglong Ji was at its deadliest when employed in mass, creating a terrifying spear wall that kept foes at a distance. The Qinglong Ji is the famed weapon of Lu Bu, legendary warrior featured in the television series 3 Kingdoms.
To find out what kind of lethal damage your weapon will do, I will inflict lethal cuts and thrusts on both these ballistics dummies. Jason, you're up first. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's do this.
That was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
All right, Jason, this weapon is fast, it's maneuverable. Your tip here is sharp enough to penetrate and lacerate on the way out. The only one issue here is that it did pick up a bend, but overall, your weapon, sir, will kill. Thanks. All right, Spicy Mike, you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
That's awesome.
Did I do that? Spicy Mike, your Qinglong Ji, it's wide enough to break bone as I was thrusting into the chest cavity. It's a light, fast weapon, and most importantly, it will kill.
Thank you.
All right, gentlemen, now it's my turn, the strength test. To test the strength and overall construction of your Qinglong G's, I will be using the crescent part of the blade to try to break off these spears. Then it's onto the drum stab using the front edge of that blade. Now remember, this test is not about what your blades do to the target, but what these targets can do to your blades. All right, Jason, you're up. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Jason, well, this has got some serious heft to it. That bend didn't change any. What I do like to see is the fact that your edges are just fine. This is a strong weapon, definitely did what it's supposed to do. It's a good job.
Thank you.
All right, Michael, you ready?
Yeah. Awesome.
All right, well, your weapon is still in one piece. It's still sharp. It didn't lose any of that blade at all. So well done. Good weapon.
Thank you.
Bladesmiths, this is a sharpness test, the banner raise. Using the crescent's edge, I will cut the rope, thereby raising the banner. Then I will test your flamberge by slicing on the banner. Jason, you're first. You ready? Yes, sir. Let's do this.
That was neat.
All right, Jason. Your crescent blade is very sharp. It cut cleanly through the rope, one and done. The edges of your flamberge are sharp. The tip easily pierced it and sliced all the way down. Overall, sir, your weapon will cut. All right, Michael, your turn. You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do this. All right, Mike, on your crescent blade, the edge is sharp. Your flamberge over here, the point is sharp, the edges are sharp. It was very easy to slide down. Overall, sir, your weapon will cut.
Jason, Michael, you guys brought us exactly what we asked for. Some high-performance finale weapons. They're both fantastic. But unfortunately, there can only be one Forged in Fire champion. Mike, you are the new Forged in Fire champion. Jason, unfortunately, your weapon did not make the cut.
You guys both brought us great weapons. But Jason, during the kill test, your weapon developed a bend, and that's a structural issue. That's why we're gonna send you home.
Yes, sir.
Jason, please surrender your blade.
I didn't come in here to finish second. I mean, honestly, I'm disappointed, but I gained a lot through this process.
Spicy Mike, congratulations. You are our new Forged in Fire champion, and that is a title that comes with a check for $10,000. Good job, man.
This is like the proudest moment of my entire life.
Well, congratulations, man. You did some fantastic work. Please present your blade to our judges.
I won. I'm just this crazy guy with a weird nickname from the middle of nowhere, but I did it. What do I do? Where do I go?
Go get money.
Okay. I gotta get some stuff paid off, but after that, I gotta think about it. Ah! Woo!
The 9-ring broadsword. The 9-ring broadsword is a variant on the Chinese dao from the Qing dynasty that was used through the 1930s. Featuring a blade wider than a traditional dao and a curve towards the tip, the weapon was ideal for chopping and could sever a head with a single swing. The rings on the back of the blade serve dual purposes: for ornamentation used during ceremonies or martial arts displays, and for superstitious reasons, as it was believed the jingling sound would ward off evil spirits. This deadly and sacred sword can be seen on the television show Into the Badlands.
Bladesmiths, you have our gratitude. Gentlemen, your swords look magnificent. But are they deadly? To find that out, we will take your swords and deliver some killing blows on this pig carcass. It's all about the kill in this particular test. Burton, you are first. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, sir.
Let's do this.
Well, there it went.
Goodness, look at that.
All right, Burton, first up, what I love about this blade was the balance, the way I was able to move with the blade everywhere. Now let's talk about the breakage. Okay, so the break happened right there where the ring was attached. You can see it's really not a bad coarse crutcher you have there. It could be finer, but rings, when you're digging into that, could cause stress risers. And it broke right there where the ring was.
Well, gentlemen, the fight's not over, because Mike, your blade still has to survive 9 strikes on its kill test target. Good luck, gentlemen. Doug?
If I make it through 9 strikes on this pig, I'm Forged in Fire champion. My palms are sweating. I'm so scared that this thing's gonna break on the first swing.
Good job, bro.
Burton, unfortunately, your blade broke and can no longer continue with testing, and for that reason, I have to dismiss you from the forge. Dude, good job, brother.
I appreciate it, man.
Sucks.
I'm still proud of myself with what I've done. You know, it was way out of my wheelhouse. What's next for me is not swords, especially any 9-ring swords. That's for damn sure.
Mike, congratulations. The strength and integrity of your blade has made you a Forged in Fire champion, and that's a title that comes with a check for $10,000. Good job, brother.
I won Forged in Fire. Holy crap, man.
Come on forward and shake our hands, my friend.
Thank you.
Good job, brother.
Thank you. So some of the things that went wrong in my home forge, I was really sure that that blade was gonna break on me. Yeah, it's a happy dance. Do it today.
The Sotogorami.
Holy jeez. Oh my God.
One of the most intimidating and versatile Japanese pole weapons, the Sotogorami was part of the key arsenal for samurai police during the 17th century. Featuring lethal spikes and hooks, police were able to capture violent offenders from a distance by using the weapon to latch onto the suspects, stopping them in their tracks. Although primarily used in defense, the sharp spikes along with the spiked butt cap made it a menacing and brutal weapon when in combat. Today, the Sotogorami's devastating use can be seen in the HBO television series Westworld.
All right, bladesmiths, welcome to the kill test. To find out what kind of lethal damage your Sotogorami will do, I will take your weapons and stab and try to snag this ballistics dummy. Rita, you're up first. You ready for this?
Hi.
All right, let's do this. All right, Rita, let's talk about your Sotogorami. The tines you have here penetrates. The hook you have here will rip this person apart. And more importantly, your weapon will kill. All right, Justin, your turn. You ready to have fun?
Yes, sir.
All right, Justin. The tines you have here, it's more of a stabbing tine rather than a grabbing. This is a grabbing weapon, but that hook does grab onto that. Overall, sir, your weapon will kill.
All right, bladesmiths, it's time for the strength test, the dreaded ice block chop. Remember, this is not about what these weapons do to the ice blocks, about what those ice blocks do to your weapons. And Rita, you're up first. You get points for theme, I mean. You ready? It doesn't matter, right?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
All right, Rita, got a little bit more of a bend in this one tine here, but everything else is pretty much the way it was going in. Definitely held up, did its job. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, Justin, your turn. You ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, so you survived the strength test. This is a very strong, well-built head for this, but it's built more like a spear than it is for catching. I mean, I'm not sure how effective it would be at snagging the opponent, but it's a devastator. It certainly did the job. Good job.
All right, bladesmiths, welcome to the sharpness test, the Sandman pierce and capture. To test the sharpness, I will take your weapon, pierce, and try to control this Sandman. Rita, you're up first. You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, Rita, the points you have on your tines here definitely penetrate when you thrust into that, but it doesn't slice on the way out or capture as well as it should. Your hook over here did its job.
Overall, it will cut and control. All right, Justin, your turn. So you ready?
Yes, I am. Oh. That's not good.
He pulled it out of the socket.
Well, Justin, we have a problem.
Yes, sir.
This wasn't pinned, was it?
No.
The impact from all these tests loosened it up. And of course, it came off.
Justin, you brought in a beautifully crafted weapon. However, you've suffered a catastrophic failure in our final test. And unfortunately, you cannot be our Forged in Fire champion.
Congratulations, Rita.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Coming on Forged in Fire, I put my all into it, and I feel like I made a good weapon, but just came up short on a little bit of the fit and finish, and other than that, I'm happy with it.
Rita, congratulations. You are the Forged in Fire champion, and that is the title that comes with a check for $10,000. Congratulations. How do you feel right now? Come on forward and shake our hands. Good job.
It's been a very positive and uplifting experience to be able to do something amazing like this. I hope this will help me become an inspiration to kids, because I can say, look, if you see something and you want to try it, give it a try. Hey, Weeblos, your scout leader is the new Forged in Fire champion. I'm bringing it home. Can I have a group hug, please? Thank you, you guys. Oh, my God.